And with that, we begin our live broadcast. We welcome you live here to the College of Marin here in Kentfield for tonight's North Coast Section semifinal basketball game between the number 1 seed Branson Bulls and the number 5 seed Brave Christian Warriors. My name is Greg Irish along with Anthony Allen. We are North Bay SF Productions, and we don't know how long this broadcast is going to go on because I'm in battery saving mode. I'm trying to do whatever I can. So, Branson's going to be decked out in all white with green lettering. They're going left to right on your TV dial. Brave Christian's going to be decked out in all black with red lettering. They're going to be going right to left on your TV dial. Anthony will talk a little bit. I'll talk a lot, and we are ready to go.
Yeah, well, this is a team that Greg and I both, realistically, we've never actually heard or seen any of these games from the Lions. So this will be a first time for us. Calling them as the tip, go straight up. Both Cone, and it looked like that was Vilhauer doing the tip. Both went up for it, and neither of them got it. Branson will be moving from left to right, and they're going to be driving down the lane past Vilhauer. Is going to go, looked like off of Syrup from the Lions.
Well, that's a case of you're overpassing and trying to be too cute. I get you're trying to get a lot of interior stuff in there, but when you start kind of like overpassing 3 times inside the key. Andre Gray with the ball.
Kick
All
it
right.
out wide. Woo-hoo-hoo.
That's Tyler Wells, and he is lethal from out there.
I believe Wells was the top scorer last time the Bulls played. I believe he had upwards of 4 3-pointers made throughout the evening.
And again, we just don't know. We just don't know anything about Brave Christian. I mean, they're coming from the BCL General League.
Driving jumper is up and no good there from J.P. Oka. The freshman center, 6'8" freshman. Very young team, only 2 seniors on the Lions. Josh Lewis and Bharat Kumar.
Well, and you can see Brave Christian's going in a 2-3 zone. They're really going to pack it tight, but they're also playing really high. Over in the corner to Wells again.
Wells is 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. And it's shades of what we saw against Marin Academy. The other big thing is, what is Brave Christian going to be able to do to defend against N.J. Gray?
And N.J. Gray hasn't taken a shot yet, and I can guarantee that they're probably going to double team him every time he sees the ball.
Well, very similar to what Marin Academy did. They kind of held him out through the first half, and then just the second half of the ball game, all of a sudden N.J. Gray was finding open looks just like that down low. As Bulls are out to an 8-0 run in the first 2 minutes. Gabe Hallbrecht will pick up the first foul of the game for the Bulls. It's going to be an interesting mismatch as down low, Oka against Gray. 6'8" against about 6'2", 6'3".
And I'm really surprised they don't throw Kone down low a lot more.
With the drive with the left, up and no good. Rebound is going to go by Kone.
Oh,
And they lost it.
that was a great save by Vilnauer. Wells will drive, and he's going to kick it over in the corner to Gray. Gray will go through the key. Back over to Wells again. That's another 3 that's in.
And I could see Joe Fuka saying timeout, an 11-0 run to start us off.
And I don't know how long you waited for. I mean, yeah, the 11, you got the 3 threes. It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
Wow.
This one could be over early right now.
Was it different rules for NCS for running clock? Or is there running clock in NCS?
There is running clock.
Same thing, 40?
40, yeah.
So
saw it last night at Reardon, too.
Oh, wow.
The girls. Not the boys.
Lucky for you. You can probably hear over this headset here. I'm a little under the weather still, but it's funny. Both times I've been down here, firstly it was the throat that was killing me. Now it's the nose, which is great. Throat's feeling fantastic, which is the annoying thing.
Yeah.
But now I'm just sounding like Squidward tentacles out here on the headset, so.
No, for Brave Christian, this is their second time in 3 games, and second time in 5 days that they're over here. They got to go to the mini gym over at San Domenico, and now they're playing in the big boy gym. I had a good talk with the Calm boys men's coach right below us. Really nice guy, helped lump up all the equipment too. Should ask him how we can procure some more chairs.
There you go. Oh, shove in the back from Gray.
And that's too bad because Braxton and Armstrong haven't bodied up.
And you can hear Fuko is trying to get something as the interior pass. Nice one down there to Adama Kone.
Kone's, the first bucket of the game comes almost 3 minutes in. 2-2-1 full court press, and there's NJ Gray's first elbow that we can say.
Kick it out to the corner. This time it's going to be a Hallbrecht, and Hallbrecht hits one.
Well, and that's an issue. If you're going to run that 2-2-1 full court press, you got to get people back. And that time, that was just Hallbrecht wide open.
Kick it out, long three from beyond the NBA arc, up and airballed, but a rebound down low from Oka.
Yeah, Oka was in perfect position off that airball and really easy tap.
Well, for the Branson people watching us, they'll know as another three goes up. This time it's a miss from Wells, but somehow rebounded by the Bulls, and we're going to get a foul.
Well, Wells got bodied up by Oka.
Wonder if they call that on ref. And they will. Logan Reth will get the first for the Lions. But you'll see it on the camera. It's kind of hard to see. There's two very pertinent and very obvious three-point lines. And then there's a not so obvious on the camera, little thin black stripe. That's the three-point arc here for high school. You've got the high school three, college three, and NBA three being shown. We're going to see a lot of shots from beyond that NBA three-point line. Good block down low.
Well, now 4-on-3 turns into a 3-on-2. NJ Gray will drive. Give Brave Christian this. They're pretty quick out there on the defense. Hands up a lot.
Their closeout speed I've seen has actually been very, very impressive. The only problem is when you have that defensive look, you're going to have somebody that opens up, and this time it's Wells. Wells 4 for 5 from 3.
Well, at some point the law of averages will find its way down, but right now, that's just insane the way Branson's shooting. Oh, it didn't matter. It's a 10-second violation call.
So now Mason Reth will check in. Both Reths are on the floor, both Mason and Logan, 3 and 20. Good defense out there from Raymond Hudnall. Got that ball over.
Oh, Hudnall, yeah, he did great defense, and Gray never saw the inbounds.
So Braxton Armstrong will get the foul, his first, third on the team, and that'll bring Bryce Spears into the ball game. Count that bucket for Ref. So it'll be one shot here. Caden Fortune looks to also be checking in soon as Bryce Spears just submarined Adama Kone.
Well, Kome got the first jump, so that's why he's not getting hit with a foul. And that submarine, those hurt.
Well, especially for a big man like Kone at 6'4", and he's not a thin 6'4". He's a very lean 6'4". Again, strong up goes Logan Ref.
That's a great inbounds play where they just set the high screen at the free throw line, and Ref just coming in.
Now you can start to see the Lions playing some good press. NJ Gray just has the speed to get around. Fortune up top. He hits a three.
Well, NJ Gray should have been possibly called for a double dribble right there. He made that real long step.
Good spin move. Wow.
What a beautiful spin move.
From a 6'8" frame doing that spin move and that athleticism down low, that was impressive.
Wow, that's insane.
Gosh. I'd be very interested to see how he is when he's a senior in 4 years. 4 years of experience. Up for the dunk and the slam is Adama Kone.
I'm waiting for Coach Rocamore to start calling a timeout here. This 2-3 or this 2-2-1 is really causing some confusion. You're looking to get NJ Gray a screen. Pull-up jumper.
That was pretty.
Again, the law of averages is going to catch up to Branson. Can't stay that hot all the time.
Well, the big thing for them right now is, other than NJ Gray, all of their points have been on three.
Yep.
They have made 18 of their 22 points from beyond the arc. 12 of them coming from Tyler Wells on 4 threes. And once again, up strong. This time it's Mason Ref.
Oh, that's Mason Ref who beat NJ Gray off the dribble and was able to get separation.
So Spears will get his second. And that'll put the Lions, they were in the bonus, but now they're officially in the bonus.
This turned into the track meet that I saw last night at Reardon.
Well, just a game of runs here as the free throw gets missed. Well, I don't have a chair. This will have to be the closest I get. A backpack and a jacket.
And I'm standing.
I know. I don't know how you do that.
Night, this is not going to be acceptable. Call the network.
Long three up. This time it's no good from Fortune. And wide open was Anthony Huang down low. He was literally jumping and waving his arms.
Double team. And they're going across the court.
Huang with a three. Wow, this all of a sudden became a game.
Yeah.
Boy, wouldn't this be an upset here. Branson going on an 11-0 run to start.
Gray got tripped in the lane.
Out into the corner, a long three. This time it's up and good, and that's going to be Hunter Zach. Branson's been just living beyond the arc. 7 3-pointers in the first quarter. What a strong rebound. Up strong is Adama Kone.
Let's see if they put like a half a second back on the clock. Well, that took care of that.
Well. Wow. Okay.
All right, we're going to go to the end of one here on the NFHS Network, 25-20. Bulls, the number 1 seed over the number 5 seed Brave Christian. We'll be back in a moment. Coming back with the start of the second quarter, it'll be Brave ball coming out of the break. Man-to-man defense, but cutting through the lane, Anthony Wong.
That was Mason Reth once again.
Reth.
And that puts it to a one-possession game.
And Jay Gray double team and threw the ball into traffic and got stolen away by Reth.
Oh, Reth tried doing something cool with it, but ended up losing it on the behind the back. And then Gray gets the steal, misses the free throw, or not free throw, but the layup. Braxton Armstrong is able to go back up and get the rebound and get the bucket.
Kone, the big man, drives into the lane, has to kick it back out.
It's Rodriguez out wide. And then the drive from Reth, no contact. Misses the bucket.
Well, he was, and then kicked off. NJ Gray with it, looking for help, and he gets fouled. He had Luke Vilhauer, who was right on that right post, and I think he was trying to get that pass in there.
JP Oka checks back in. Gives Adama Kone the rest. It's the first team foul for the quarter. First personal on Tyler Rodriguez. A fairly foul-free game so far for Brave Christian as NJ Gray misses his free throw. How can I say free throw? His bucket, but oh my goodness, Tyler Wells.
Well, if you're not going to go out and guard Tyler Wells, you might as well let him shoot for 50 right now because he's on pace from three-point land. I know that there are screens being set, but really somebody's got to come over and help. And that ball gets tipped away and stolen by Armstrong.
I think what I'm seeing is it's that 2-3 zone. That looks like it's starting to turn into a man defense.
Well, they'll match up, but then you just can't be too cute with the ball. You just got to grasp it. Gray with a three. And all of a sudden, a three-point deficit turns into 11.
Just shows you the swing that can happen. Momentum shift in basketball is just everything. As it looks like it's going to be Hallbrecht getting his second.
Well, Hallbrecht was overplaying. Now, he probably did take an elbow right to the face, but they're going to call that a lot.
Caden Fortune, Bryce Spears check back in. I don't know where that pass was going.
Well, I think they were looking maybe as an alley-oop to Oka, but
NJ Gray splits through the lane. A little give and go. And not going to be any foul called, no contact. There was a lot of contact down low there, but looked incidental from each side.
It was, and then you had Oka falling backwards.
Gray again, that's going to be a jump ball.
No, they're going to call the foul.
Oh, wow.
I think it's going to be on Syrup. Nope. There ain't a 24 on the court.
There is. Apparently we don't have it. Jordy Hovath is what I heard.
Okay.
Well, I think it must have been 14.
It had to
the only
be 14.
24 on the field on the court is NJ Gray.
Yeah, it had to be Tyler
But I thought
Rodriguez.
I just heard him say it's a different name like they had him. Well, I'm going to put that on Rodriguez because that is the only thing that makes sense with a 4. I don't understand how that ball just got up from Bryce Spears. Bryce Spears is a magician. We're going to get a timeout.
I had my head turned down, so I didn't see
Yeah, and
it.
I see Mark that's bringing the referee in here because I think. And I think that's exactly what they're talking about at the scorers table.
So did he say 14?
Ooh.
That is not a happy coach. Well, and quite honestly, Brave Christian, I mean, defensively, they're playing fast, but they're allowing so much to be let out there. They're overplaying. Branson wins. We'll be either here or Dominican on Friday. I'm praying Dominican.
I pray that as well.
Well, I see where my chairs got stolen to. A front door. Oh, Brave Christian, they've got the firepower to do it. They go into 1-4, but then a bad pass, and NJ Gray.
With the move and the miss, but a putback from Hunter Zett.
That ball got tipped right at the last second by Bradley Sarup.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, though. If you're Brave Christian, you have the firepower, but you need to start that firepower now. You need to start pulling the trigger here. That's a good way to start it from Kone.
Yeah, they've got such a huge size presence.
So I think there is a 24, but I believe he's a JV call-up. That's probably why he's not on the roster. But he wasn't on the floor,
No,
so I'm giving that as 2 to Tyler Rodriguez. Unless they called it on NJ Gray, but then Branson got the ball in, so I have no idea.
Nah,
that wouldn't make
drive.
sense. Gray, oh, what a good leak from behind. Back door from Hunter Zett.
And I can see their coach, Joe Fuca, he's fuming because he saw that back door just like we did.
It's going to be Mason Reth kicking it out to Huang. Back over to Reth in the corner. He thought about taking a shot. Instead, it's going to be a drive and a block from Luke Vilhauer.
Give Vilhauer credit. I didn't think he was going to be able to do that.
And then Caden Fortune on the other end through the contact into the cameraman. Hopefully that cameraman had his phone or his camera out, because that would have been a nice shot, little action shot there. Give that to Mason Reth. Raymond Hudnall and Halbrecht will check back in.
Fortune going to the free throw line.
And he missed. You know, you're only just over halfway through the second quarter, but you already start to get the feeling that if the Lions don't kick something into high gear right now, this game's already going to be lost.
Yeah, I mean, they go to halftime down 20. I don't see them coming back.
Spin move, no contact, and it's going to be off, I believe, Halbrecht.
I mean, you've got to use Oka and Kone a ton. Camp them down low. You just got to get the ball to them.
Well, Oka just put his hand up. I think he wants to get subbed out. He looks exhausted, tired, and so does Kone.
And Kone just lost that turnover.
See, both of them just look exhausted.
I mean, they're probably not used to having to do so much in this. Another three. That time, that was a little bit altered on the shot by Kone. The shot was made by Halbrecht, but. And you don't want to have to use your big men to keep having to go out to the wings to have to go defend, but you may not have an option.
And I think you're exactly right. I think the biggest issue is what they're doing is they're setting the screen down low, but it's not even really a screen. It's just a body in the way. And it's just leaving someone leaked open.
And another bad pass and a steal.
Oh, what a find.
What a great bounce pass through the lane.
Kone will get us first. Well, after one team foul in the first, already up to 4 here in the second. Armstrong will check back in.
And Branson's now in bonus. Just when things can go bad to worse. But it would help if you hit a free throw.
Ref with the drive, Ref through contact. And this game has slowed down to a crawl to end this first half. Hunter Zach will get his first.
And now another free throw miss. This would be a time I'd think about subbing N.J. Gray out and letting him have the last minute 19 off the court.
And 0 for 2 from the line for Ref. So both teams trade 0 for 2 from the line. And we're going to get 10 seconds. Oh, that was 11 seconds, but okay.
Well, and I don't know how that wasn't an 10-second call. Branson had full control of that from the rebound.
Oh, Gray just got absolutely clobbered.
He got mugged going up. I like the idea by Wells trying to get that kind of tap in. He just put a little too much mustard on it.
Well, can't really afford to put out 30 seconds every single possession here for the Lions. Good drive and a fall in from a Hudnall. Bull should play for last shot here. Gray with the drive. Gray got his shot blocked from behind. And then it's Spears that got his shot blocked by Oka with 2 ticks to go in the half.
Gray tried to see, he seemed like he tried to do way too much there.
Gray with a 3 to end the half. No good.
Well, if you want to go down there and secure some seats for us down at the table, because they're gone for the rest of the day.
Where are they at? I don't even see.
See down there? Down at the, not at the scores, but at the, down
I
at the
see.
table, yeah.
I'll go grab you one here.
Yes, that'd be perfect.
I got you.
All right, we go to the half. We're just going to keep it on here so the battery doesn't drain. 43-26. Branson over the Lions. Brave Christian will be back at the end of the half. They're not even being used. I just grabbed the white chair. Those two girls that spiked. Yeah, I just grabbed the white. Branson Bulls up 17, 43-26. They've got the ball coming out of the break. And as Anthony and I were kind of discussing in the break, Brave Christian, you've got to come out pretty hot right now. For one, you got to start playing some perimeter defense. And if you're not going to do that, then Branson's just going to light you up with threes for most of the rest of the night. And you got to use the big men more, and they've got to be on the court a lot. If they're going out to challenge, they've got to stay posted down low, which means that your guards have got to do something.
Well, when you have 27 points from 3 and your opponent's only scoring 26, everything else is just gravy down low.
Yeah.
Tyler Wells has the most points right now for the Bulls with 15 with 5 threes. And on the other side for the Lions, their top scorer with 9 is Adama Kone. And the difference is the Lions have only made a single 3-point shot. That's it.
In this game, that's not going to cut it. You've got to get some help elsewhere. It's just not happening.
Well, now we got an issue because it is raining pretty hard outside. And both teams have to go outside. Both teams have to go outside for their locker rooms. And when they came back inside, they trailed in a bunch of water with them. So now it's just a huge cleanup.
Yeah, they weren't the only ones, I hate to say.
Oh, of course not. So while that cleanup's underway, as I said, 15 for Tyler Wells, 5 for Caden Fortune, 7 for Hunter Zach, and 9 for NJ Gray. For the Lions, as I said, 9 for Kone, 4 for Reth, 4 for Oka, actually 4 for both Reths, both Mason and Logan, and then a 3 from Huang and a 2 from Hudnall. This game can get finished probably within the first 3 minutes here this quarter.
Well, let's hope we get the game going. I'm down to 33%.
Lions are now moving from left to right on your screen.
Branson's still playing man-to-man defense. They're keeping everybody packed in. And we'll get a foul on Braxton Armstrong.
That's 3.
Now Logan Reth will go to the free throw line. Quite honestly, the Lions need to do a lot more of that. They need to get dribble drive penetration inside the key. That will free up Kone and Oka. Free throws up and good. Not the second, as Vilhauer will get the board. Round the horn, coming over to Wells, but it's going to go back. Watch Wells, he's wide open down in the corner.
For his 6th 3 of the night, he misses.
Wells had a good look, and I saw him. He came off that. He came down through the lane and then went to the outside, and he was wide open. Another foul.
Well, this game isn't over yet, but it can be in a hurry if you let the Bulls go on any sort of run.
Well, they were looking to try to backdoor that thing to Logan Rath.
Floater off the backboard for NJ Gray. He was trying to get some contact.
He just hung in the air and got that shot in.
Good strong move up and no good from Kone.
Yeah, it's just too bad Kone couldn't finish that.
Well, the first half went by pretty quickly, and now already in the third quarter, we're going at a snail's crawl.
Now, if we lose battery power, you'll know why. All of a sudden, we're off air. It's history. Ain't going to be much we can do about it. And that won't be the fault of the power that usually inundates this place. Free throw, the second goes in. They're going on 1-3-1. No, they're going 2-3 zone.
Already the fourth foul in the first minute and a half.
Yeah, it was a pretty clean first half, but not here.
Excuse me.
Gray will inbound the ball. Double team at the top of the key, and that left that perimeter pass, or perimeter half-court pass.
Good find to Vilhauer. Vilhauer goes up strong.
I wasn't sure if Vilhauer was going to get that off without possibly getting a double dribble, but he got it over Kone.
That's his first basket of the night.
Hudnall. He wanted to go baseline, but Bulls are playing this matchup 2-3. Another foul. That's 4-team already on the Bulls.
Wells gets two.
Well, you're doing yourself no favors by just getting 4 fouls in the first 2 minutes and 15 seconds. This is how you will keep Brave Christian in this game.
And how you'll keep us here.
Yeah. You'll keep us here until the battery dies.
Yeah, really.
Second free throw's bricked. Pass over in the corner. It's going to go to Fortune. NJ Gray being double teamed out on the perimeter. Then they pull it off. It's really high, but it's going to leave something open. Fortune, free throw line jumper is good. Oh, sorry, NJ Gray.
And we're going to travel, yeah. Hunter Zach will check back in, as will JP Oka.
Yeah, this is a straight 1-3-1. What would be interesting is if you put the big men out on the wings.
MJ Gray making it look effortless.
And it might have to be something like that because right now you can't, you're just getting clobbered from the perimeter. You're also, if you're Brave Christian, you may, like you said, they only had, what, 1-3 so far? Now it's second?
Yep, 1-3 only.
Yeah, Reth just missed a second. You may have to just start burping up threes. You're down by this far. As the movement just all on that right side. NJ Gray again, and he's going to miss it. But Caden Fortune with another offensive board.
Yeah, I saw the push off there as well. I heard somebody in the stands yelling push off. I saw it as well from Fortune.
This key, if it ain't going to get called.
And Jay Gray now is 16, driving, missing, a rebound, and up from Oka.
That's exactly where you want Oka, just in case on that miss. He was planted right underneath the basket. And we're going to get a timeout. First timeout of the game.
And that'll be a full.
It'll be a full, and I know I'm tempting fate by doing something, so I won't. And
Yeah, it don't
just
matter
because I
too
wanted
much.
to see winner of this game, Branson wins, will either be here or over at, could be at Redwood, but it wouldn't be at Redwood because if the Redwood girls win tonight,
Dominican probably.
probably Dominican with any hope and a prayer. Or we could be right back here Friday. Technically, this is not Branson's home court. They play here enough.
I shouldn't even see who the other two teams are on the other side of the bracket.
I actually had it all typed out. And due to battery power issues, I have to not have it.
Uh-huh.
I think it's Cornerstone Christian is 1.
That's right.
They're the 2 seed. We have 6 Marin County teams make the NCS final in 2 days. With San Domenico girls, Branson boys, San Marin boys, and Redwood girls.
That would be a melee if all of those make it.
Yeah. And trying to get those on neutral sites.
Fortune's going to have to pull up for a 3 from beyond the NBA arc. No good. Strong rebound. Throw it up. And the alley-oop attempt, but too far in front.
Too far in front. That was good defense by Hunter Zach.
And a blocking foul. You could see that one from Hunter Zach. He moved right in front of it. Kind of reminds me of what we saw the other day at San Marin with, I believe it was Jackson Young bowling over. I thought it was going to be called for a blocking foul, but they end up calling it a charge. This time it's the other way around.
No, it's 1-1. I'm sorry, it's bonus, so.
Wow.
The Lions were in bonus of 5:42 of this quarter.
That's just incredible.
Adama Kone will go to the free throw line, and he'll hit the first. Second free throw is in. The Braves are pressuring high up. They're playing this 1-3-1. 1-3-1s are easy to beat if you get the correct passing, but not that way.
Well, now we're going to get a slam from JP Oka. And Oka went and did something to the camera, and the cameraman, I don't know if you saw it, he put his camera down. He's like, I don't want to show you that. Must be a Branson photographer. And Kone will get his third personal. That's foul number 7, and we're not even 7 minutes in.
Kone wants to get out, too. He's raising his hands to get a sub, but the coaches aren't looking at him. Give credit to NJ Gray on the right score. Oh.
Good drive out there from Mason Reth.
That's a really good drive. I mean, he just took it one on coast to coast, more or less.
Almost a foul there from Hudnall. Was kind of throwing his arms out. Gray almost lost his dribble, kicks it back out. It'll be Halbrecht from 3, and Halbrecht will miss.
Oh,
I don't know how.
well, Spears made a great play in there. He just kind of knocked it away.
Well, he really used his head there, literally. Hit him off the top of the head and bounced right into the hands of Gray. And then he just opened down low and got his shot blocked. That looked like Wong got all ball away, but could have hit him in the arm as well, which is what they call.
Yeah, Bryce Spears will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And he'll hit the first.
Eddie Eichele checks in for the first time, the freshman guard.
Eichele played the other night, too.
Yeah, Eichele actually put in some good minutes. I believe he had a 3 as well.
That's probably why he's getting a little more meaningful playing time right now. I don't know how Hudnall still kept that thing alive. I know he got tipped at some point.
3 ball up and way along from Huang.
Yeah, Wang airballed that thing. And then Gray with another elbow.
Elbow, no call, and it sent Rudnall.
I think a cross-court pass would have been better off with Wells getting it.
NJ Gray already hit 1,000 points this season on his career as a junior.
Now we're going to get an offensive foul here. They're going to hit Braxton Armstrong with an illegal screen.
I think they called that. No, they called that on Spears.
Oh, Spears. Oh, okay.
Spears got his 3rd.
Oh, Spears, yep.
Say if that's Armstrong, that's his 4th. I think Armstrong hasn't checked back in yet.
We are in the last minute here of the 3rd quarter.
Nice find.
Oh, that would have been sweet.
The putback dunk would have been awesome.
Branson can hold this down to the last shot, and they're going to get the ball at the end of the quarter. Somebody's got a foot on the line. Okay, that was about right. Vilhauer, I could see his foot from here, sitting on that line and no call.
Now Armstrong will check back in. Under 20 seconds to go here in the 3rd.
Another
good look.
Pass.
First points for Bradley Sarup.
And that's just the big man using that skill.
NJ Gray with a shot and the bucket.
That's kind of unforgivable with 1.3 seconds and allowing him to get that shot off.
One shot and 1.3 to go. So this is going to be either a rebound and a quick push-up. Which is exactly what it'll have to be. And that shot didn't even make it to the free throw line. So Gray misses his free throw but gets the bucket to end the 3rd. And the Branson Bulls with an 18-point lead going to the 4th.
Well, let's hope that we got 16 minutes of battery power right now. So let's hope that this will be a quick quarter for us. I doubt it, but you never know. We'll be back on tomorrow. You'll have announcer duties. I'll have this duty, and I'll be at home. So if I leave the battery charger there, I can just run to my classroom. Sam Marin will go up against Mission San Jose Warriors tomorrow, 8 o'clock. And then we sit and try to figure out where we're going to be Friday and Saturday. And we're going to be busy.
Oh, yeah, we will.
Be nice if they did what they're doing for the CCS or having all games at University of Santa Clara.
We get to do that all at Dominican. It's back to back to back. It on
wouldn't
Saturday would be nice.
God, that would be so awesome. If you get the facility, use all 5.
Yeah, that's true, honestly. And for Dominican, they'd be making good money.
Yeah, they would. They'd make great money at that. Oh, the Braves with their final gasp here. They'll get the ball to start this fourth.
They need to come out hot here
They do.
to start. They need to hit a 3 or just get an immediate bucket.
Yeah, you can't let the whole shot clock whittle down to, say, 10.
I believe they only scored 10 in that quarter. I believe they were at 29 at the half. And that's what you don't need. But if you're only scoring 10, then it won't matter. It's too little too late.
Yeah.
So you need to get something going here.
Wells has been real quiet this half, too.
Wells hasn't hit a single shot since half. He had 15 with 5 threes. He must have heard us say his name. He must have heard it.
He did. But really, that's actually the second three-point shot he's created this half. He did miss one earlier. And that puts the Bulls back up by 21.
Well, the Bulls have scored almost half their points from 3. They've made 11 threes, so.
Auburn's
And
got
timeout.
3. That was a quick timeout. 7:02 remaining. All right, let's play with fire. We'll have a commercial, come back in a moment. Point deficit. The winner of this game will play in the championship. The loser of this game will play in the third place game and have I think the Braves are the highest seeding team remaining unless Cornerstone Christian loses.
I'm trying to look up the bracket right now since I have the battery.
And it's not a 2-3 matchup. I think it's like a 2-6 or a 2-10.
Let's see. So the other half of D3 right now is Cornerstone Christian and College Park, 2-6.
Okay, so if College Park loses, and the current rate this goes, Brave Christian will get a home game, or I think they'll play like at an off-site.
And we have nothing down there from from Max Preps.
Got anything from Redwood Girls?
I'll see if I can find it. Good put back. There it is.
We were looking for that one.
I think he was too. That's the third time he's tried.
Braves back in a 1-3-1. Well, that's the problem in a 1-3-1 is gaps. If you don't get the right gap pressure down low, you're going to get very easy shots. And that was the equivalent of the easiest shot all night. Gaps are the 1-3-1's hex.
Well, Heritage won, so the 7 seed won on the other side of the Redwood bracket. And still nothing Redwood Acalanes.
I think Redwood did put that on the network. I'm not sure. I hope they did.
I hope so too.
NJ Gray drove the lane the last second. He saw Oka getting ready to slap that thing out.
Kick out, long 3. Armstrong missed.
Comes another dunk.
Oka is going to be one that through the next 4 years or next 3 years after this.
He's going to be fun to watch.
Oh, yeah. Nice move.
Oh, that's a great move. For Oka's sake, I hope he gets some three-point shooting.
Yes.
This isn't the 70s and early 80s. You can't just live off 2-point shots alone.
Well, there's a three right there. Woo. There's the first, and that's Oka himself.
Yeah.
Second three made.
Good look by Oka.
Well, hold on a second. This game might not be over yet.
No, it's not. NJ Gray pull up at the elbow, missed it, and another rebound by Ref.
And I'm seeing on the other end back here, look at Oka. Oka is gassed. I think he got hit in the chest.
Ooh.
Take it out to the corner to Wells. Wells for another three, missed.
And he's coming out. Tyler Rodriguez will come in, but yeah,
Yeah,
Oka.
you can tell. He needed a breather. I think he did get hit in the chest.
Braves on a nice run here. They're on a 7-0 run.
Nice drive.
That is a nice drive. That was Raymond Hudnall. Is that Hudnall's first?
Second. That was only a second bucket.
Hudnall, if he penetrates more, he creates separation for everybody else.
It's only a 14-point game, and we saw an 11-0 run in the first 2 minutes. This definitely can be done. Kick out to Gray. Gray tries to drive.
That was pretty.
Kick it out to the corner. This time it's Rodriguez on Rodriguez.
Oh, that was an ugly air ball. Well, right now, if you're Branson, you need to at least get this down. Unless you got something straight to the basket, you need to get the clock down to like the 15 seconds on every possession.
And with all these threes going up, you can see Ethan Castle from Bay Area Insiders. He's over there counting sheep with all the balls that are going up. But Hudnall gets the bucket.
Well, we're down to 8 minutes now, so.
Well, 8 minutes with 3 minutes of game time to go. So if randomly we cut off and broadcast ends mid-sentence, so you know what's going on.
Yeah. You know it sadly crapped out.
Oh, unless there's anything major, it's going to be Branson either on Friday night.
Or Saturday.
Or Saturday, unsure. You'll have to check Max Preps. One of the NCS sponsors for the home of all scores, player information, and next round matchups. I got to remember that one. I've said it about 8 times the last couple of days, or a couple of weeks with soccer and basketball. But I think unless you get a stop and a 3 here, that's going to be all she wrote.
Yeah.
I think any bucket is going to be nail meets coffin for the Lions.
Like that. That's tough. I mean, Branson just killed almost 30-plus seconds off that clock right there. And the bucket and the foul. Oh, that's a killer.
Yeah, that I think right there you just watch the hammer hit the nail.
Yeah. And the problem was it was just a bad free throw that just got a lucky bounce. Oh. Well.
Yeah, well, you can hear it. Gray kicked it out. Fortune doesn't get called for the travel, gets his own rebound.
That's deadly right there.
Armstrong for 3, missed.
Oh, good hustle play right there by Tyler Wells for the steal.
And with under a minute 30, that's just going to do it here.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's going to be Branson Friday, Saturday. They'll get their chance at a sweep as NJ Gray just pulls up for three and gets his own rebound. Well, he's got the rebound out to him.
You can see the Lions, they are so gassed right now. They just can't move. And I think this is the timeout that we want to get all our subs in. Sadly, he calls a full timeout, and we have exactly 6 minutes of battery life left.
Well, hopefully we can get it finished in before we have to kick it all out. Well, your top scorer is going to be NJ Gray. NJ Gray with 22 thus far. Tyler Wells with 18. And on the other side, with 16 is JP Oka, the freshman, comes through in the semifinals, and realistically, he was one of the only bright spots. Him, Adama Kone, who ended up finishing with 10, and then I'm also going to throw it out there to Mason Reth. Reth did a fantastic job hustling out there tonight.
Yeah, he's gassed.
I mean, defensive-wise, he's been fantastic. Offensive, he's only scored 6 and only had 3 different buckets, but you know what? That's the type of hustle that a coach wants to see, especially from a sophomore. Like I said, the Lions have a very, very young team. The only 2 seniors on the team, one of them didn't even play. So you really still have one, I guess you could say, Kickstarter or, oh, Caden Fortune, what a move, but a rejection. That was just straight up rejected.
But Branson still got the ball back. Oh, and
we're going to get a 3. We're going to get a 3-point foul. Oka gets his first. But of the real contributors, Logan Reth is the only other senior. You've got Lewis, Reth, and Kumar, and we've only seen Logan Reth. Other than that, you've got a couple of juniors in there that have been doing good work, but mostly...
Still picking us up. I think it's actually technically still picking us up. It's still... Not like it can make a difference.
Enjoy the rest of your evening. And drive home safely.